In Chapter 7, you're going to study problem-solving courts. Now, most people don't even know they exist. Most people think the correctional or the criminal justice system only has the criminal justice courts. However, um, problem-solving courts are a newer idea. They've been around in some jurisdictions as long as 40 years or more. And in other jurisdictions, they're newer. But the idea of problem-solving courts is one that many people support. And of course, there are some who argue they're a waste of money. And I will leave that opinion to you after you have completed your study of this chapter. You'll have your own ideas about whether these are a vital part of the system or whether they are a waste of money, as some people argue. You'll learn about drug courts, and as the name implies, these are courts that are targeted to helping drug offenders overcome their addiction issues with whatever substance they're addicted to. And of course, alcohol is a drug, just like all the others. There are also mental health courts, which are focused on helping mentally ill offenders access the care they need so that perhaps in the future they will not commit crimes because many mentally ill people do not have access to the proper mental health care, and so unfortunately they may commit crimes as a result of their their lack of mental health fitness. I don't know if that makes sense, but there it is. Domestic violence courts, unfortunately, have been around for at least a good 40 years in many jurisdictions, if not longer. And again, the focus here is on helping people who have committed domestic violence against a partner to learn different ways of anger management, to learn how to better communicate so that they can manage their anger levels in appropriate ways. Because we all get angry. Of course we do. But most of us are able to manage our anger in appropriate ways. Some people haven't yet learned how to do that, unfortunately. There are also veterans courts, and as the name implies, veterans courts are targeted toward helping veterans, many of whom have some mental health issues, so that these veterans can access the health and mental health care that they may need. Again, so that they can become better functioning members of society. And finally, there are community courts. And community courts are not quite as widespread as these other courts. There are some jurisdictions where they exist, but they typically are in large cities, in certain parts of a large city. So you'll read about one in Midtown in New York City that was founded back in 1993. And so all of these courts, of course, run in conjunction with criminal courts. Criminal court judges will refer someone to one of these other courts for their case to be processed through these courts. We know that there are pros and cons to all of these alternative court systems, these problem-solving courts, and we know that not everyone will magically go through one of these courts and come out the other end fixed or better functioning. We know that, but there are some who will. And so I tend to be of the mindset that as long as some people are being helped by these problem-solving courts, they're not a bad idea. But I'll leave you to your own judgment.